Okay, so we will start. Hi, dear AVIS members and non-members. Welcome to today's session. And it's a great pleasure for me to host this joint webinar organized by our team and the French Embassy. Today, our speaker, Clemence Phelippeau, she has been working in higher education institution as an international admission officer for over 5 years, and been in charge of areas like Africa and MENA since 2021. I will admit some people. So since 2021, she has joined the French Embassy in Baku as an attaché in higher education and helps Azerbaijani students to apply French universities as well as scholarships. This presentation aims to provide the basic guidelines and information about the PhD level education in France and about scholarships, but you are all welcome to ask some questions about bachelor and master degree in France. I hope you will enjoy it, and please ask your questions in questions chat box, and please make sure that you unmute yourself during the presentation. Now I will hand over to our guest speaker. Thank you very much, and we can start now.
Thank you, Gunel, and thank you all for coming. So as she mentioned, today I'm mostly going to talk about PhD. However, feel free to ask any question about master, scholarships, bachelor in French or in English. We have a lot of English to program in France in the PhD or master level. So feel free to ask any question through the chat. So I'm just going to start by just saying that it's possible to go to France right now only through student visa from Azerbaijan. So I just want to say that the embassy is working very hard to provide every applicant and did provide to every Azerbaijani a student visa, did their best to provide a visa to go to France to study. So since 2 years, we are really working and to make it a priority. But any question regarding the visa should not be addressed to me. I will put it at the end in the chat, how to contact the visa center. So just a quick word about what am I doing here in Azerbaijan. I'm in charge of Campus France Azerbaijan, located in 28 May, around. And we help students, Azerbaijani or residents, to apply, to make a CV, to make an admission motivation letter, to make all the files, to apply to a French university. This service is for free. There is no fees. You just come to us and with your project, and we will help the best. We will also help you to apply to scholarships in bachelor or in master or PhD. But today I'm absolutely going to focus on the PhD because it's just another way of applying. But before that, just a few words about the French language. We have Institut Français in Baku. You can contact them by phone or by email and ask them to, if you are concerned, to register, to sign up for the next French exam, DEL for DALF. Yes. So the one question here is, how can I do a PhD in France? In France, we have this platform for English speaker or international students, in which in this platform they will apply directly to the program they like. Be careful. If you apply directly to a university, to a bachelor PhD program, you will get accepted, but you will not get the scholarship. So in order for you to get the scholarship, you absolutely need to apply on the platform I'm going to show you in 1 minute. So just a few words how it works. Just a quick reminder, the tuition fees are usually, you can have no tuition fees, or you can have like 500 euros per year, or more or less. It depends. Each university has their own logic, their own rule about it. So yes, so as I say, you need really, especially in technical, in sciences, you need to apply through this platform. It's very important because if you, like, universities are administrative, you know, so they will, as I say, they will accept, but they will not give you a scholarship. So we have, as I say, in France, we have a lot of programs in English, in bachelor, master, or PhD programs. Usually, when you have an English program, you also have French classes. It is also required to sometimes know a bit of French, at least to show some interest. Because of course, it's if you go to France and if you don't speak French, it's going to be a bit difficult. It's like if you come to Azerbaijan and you don't know any words in Azerbaijan or like Turkish or Russian, it's difficult. So of course, you don't need to be a native speaker, you just need to prove some abilities. So yes, in France, we have 3 types of sponsorships. We have the doctoral fellowship, we have the research institute, and we have the National Research Agency. As you can see, the amounts of the scholarship may vary between them, and also what you are being asked. If you go to a doctoral fellowship, you may need to teach 1 or 2 classes. If you go to a research institute, you may not be able to choose your subject, and they may be very strict because they are national, like they are institutes, so they have objectives, so you know they know where they're going, they created the project, and you're just part of it. And if you are as a national research agency, it is kind of the same. Like the flexibility is going to be different. However, I just advise you to find a PhD using the field, not using the sponsorship. A first example of a scholarship, it's EFL scholarship. It's working for both master and PhD program in French or in English. For example, 2 years ago, all the applicants who have been accepted, it was 6 of them, it was in French programs. But this year, it's only English taught program. So you see there are no rules. So if you need to make some research about this program, it's like, so you will have, and the amount of the scholarship is higher than the usual sponsorship. So my deal here is apply to everything, apply to as much as a scholarship as you can. Don't restrain yourself from just choosing 1 program. You can apply to 20 scholarships, and I highly advise you to apply to 20 scholarships. It's important. So then at the end, you can choose the best program for you. Which city is the best? Which subject is the best? So yeah, so if you have any question about this scholarship in particular, please send an email to candidature.fl@campusfrance.org. Just check online and you will have a lot of information. Another scholarship fellowship is Grenoble-Alpes University. As you can see, it is located next to Switzerland and Italy. The Grenoble-Alpes University is the biggest university in France. They have over 80,000 students. It's a huge university, and they have, I think, 30,000 international students. So I just gave you an example of, so thèse means PhD program in French. So you see some of them are in French, some of them are in English. And it shows you the difference, you know, the amount, what you will be expected to do. Be careful, each thesis is a different contract. So I also advise you not to avoid Paris, but unfortunately, Paris is overcrowded. Paris is expensive, and you have less chances to get a PhD in Paris. So I highly advise you to choose a city like Grenoble or Lyon or Bordeaux. So the cost of life will be, first of all, lower, and the environment. And also you can always go to Paris for a weekend. Trust me, it's almost the best. So again, yeah, feel free to ask the question in the chat. So this is the name of the website, and I'm gonna show you how it works. So now I'm going straight to the point, straight to the website. So it's called PhD in France. You can choose the language. However, like, be careful, sometimes it's not translated entirely, but I'm pretty sure you can manage. So as I said, you have to select domains and disciplines, and thesis in English possible, but don't be afraid. Everything that is coming is going to be in English. Just if you don't tick this, it means you speak French fluently and you are open to every type of, both languages. So you have to choose the subject. And as you can see, it's very precise. It's very detailed. It's animal health, algorithm. So just pick in details, but also stay open, stay flexible. So here I selected chemistry, and I selected thesis in English possible. And then I have the first one, and I'm going to help you to understand how it works. It's very easy. They have logos for every subject that are quite, quite visible. So this is a title. So in this situation, I forgot to say, but I think it makes sense. You cannot choose the title or the overall subject. Maybe you will go deep in some part, maybe, but you know, this is a subject they give you and you have to work on it. If you are accepted, then you accept to work on this subject. So Normandy University, it's, you know, next to Normandy. Maybe all of you know Normandy, on the north west of France. This is the name of the institute. Those are the subjects going on: physics, chemistry, Normandy. The level, doctorate, the application deadline, the starting date. However, they usually they are flexible about the starting date. So don't be scared. If you apply, and if it's only in a month or two, if they want you, they will wait for you. So if there is a subject you like, go for it. Nothing can stop you. So usually the duration in France of a PhD is 13 months. It can be longer, of course. I know some people, they added 6 more months. They added maximum 1 more year. This is the amount of the scholarship. And this is where it comes from. So 1,500. And this is the tuition fees. So again, you see C1 in French, C1 in English, but you can also see that just under this subject, there are no level of French required. And you know, the starting date is different, the duration is the same, and the tuition fees are lower. But you need to really pay attention. Sometimes they have some partnership with some countries. So it's even if sometimes you will see Mexico or South American countries, then you cannot apply. It's only for them. But if you don't see a flag or if you don't see the name of a country, it means you can apply. So I just clicked on it and you see where it is, Normandy. Again, you see the subject, you see the description. It's quite professional, I'm not going there. And of course, what do they require? The skills required, knowledge of this. The keywords, the funding amount, the funding type, where does the money come from? So région is like a rayon, you know, so it's public money. The deadline again, the starting date, when did they publish, you know, this. The level of French required, the level of English. However, if you only have B2 or B1, apply anyway, because you have the opportunity to make this thesis in English. So even if your French is only A1, A2, feel free to apply. Again, the tuition fees and the website if you need more information or if you want to contact the program director or something. Quick info. If you want to apply to any of the projects, you need to create an account, to register, and to apply through the platform. You cannot apply by yourself, okay? So I'm just giving you another example in the field of, you know, of law, economy, and politics. And, you know, sometimes, as you can see, not everything is translated. You see, Bourgogne-Franche-Comté is a little university. I don't think there are a few Azerbaijani in this university, but I know it's not known from Azerbaijan, but it is a great university. And I want you to know that in France, unlike other countries, you have the same quality of education everywhere. So again, the description, again, how it's working. So you see, it's pretty much the same every time. And here I just put everything in French. So yeah, you see sometimes it requires C1, sometimes only B2. You have to check, it's like a job offer, you know, you have to check any of them. Just a few info about a postdoctoral research contract in the field of energy transition, in the field of climate change. So this will open also next year. Application must be in English, and you will have up to 50,000 for 1 year, only for postdoctoral researchers. Make your own research, and about this, it will open next year. Of course, feel free to email me or just ask me anything on the chat. So you see, it's very precise. It's only to make our planet great again. So I'm very glad because last year, Azerbaijani citizen or people living in Azerbaijan couldn't apply. So now this is open for Azerbaijan, and those are interesting research things. So yes, I'm pretty much done here. I'm just gonna close the presentation because I want to show you the website, and I want to show you, you know, if you want a postdoctorate, you go in the category and you have here. So basically it is the same thing, the same way of thinking. Biology, and those are postdoc. So it's, you know, it's a medical subject, very trendy, I guess, these days. So you have again, what is like, so it will be, you know, when you know how much money you will make, the level of French, the tuition fees, and you have to create an account. So I'm pretty much done here, and I will happily answer to your question. Again, it doesn't have to be about PhD. It can be about, you know, master, if you want to do an internship in the master level. Very interesting thing. But yeah, if you have a question about, just I want to share with you some English, the Programme Campus France. Yes, programs taught in English. So I'm sending the link. Sorry. I'm sending the link on the chat. And just a quick word about the English taught program. Here you have the level, licence Bachelor 1, Bachelor 2, Bachelor 3. We have only 3 years. 100% taught in English, yes. You can select the field again, mathematics, and you will have the subject. And again, you will have the duration, you will have the tuition fees, you will have if there is a scholarship available. So this website is very interesting, because don't be attracted to a bachelor who is not recognized by friends, you know. So it has to be recognized by friends. Otherwise, you know, it will be not lost, not wasted time, but you want it to be valued for you, right? So yes, I'm pretty much done here. So I will happily answer to every question that is coming up.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Now I will see if there's any question. So Parveen Khanum was asking about, like, is it possible to study in English? So I think you already answered for that questions.
Yeah.
And then there is another question. So hi, this is very nice topic. I sincerely grade our jest. I am studying for a bachelor degree in social work, second year. What documents do I need to get a master degree in France? Please tell me in the right way. Thank you very much. So probably she's asking, like, what's the procedure, like guidelines, what she has to do in the first case, and then.
So start of next year, you will have start of September, October, you will have to go through a platform which is called Études en France, where you will have to apply through the platform. So they will basically ask you your transcripts, either in French or in English, but if you study in English, it's fine in English. A copy of your high school diploma, you know, a CV, only 1 page, a motivation letter, only 1 page. Yeah, actually, my advice here is, in Azerbaijan, you have your own style of making your CV. It's working in Azerbaijan, but it's probably not going to work in France. So my advice here is for you guys to go to Canva. Maybe you know Canva. And on Canva, you have a lot of resume templates. And you can just fill the form and make everything colorful. And thank you, Ginel. And with color and with a picture of you and professional, the picture with everything European, Western Europe oriented. In France or in Germany or whatever in Europe, CVs are only 1 page for master and bachelor degree. It is longer for a PhD. If you want to apply to a PhD, you may upload like a 2-3 pages CV, but usually it's only 1 page. And the motivation letter is only 1 page, always 1 page.
Okay, do you have any other questions or anyone? You can raise your hand or text on the chat box if you want.
I just want to say a quick word about the email I sent, baku@campusfrance.org. If you have any question and you are too shy to ask in English, my colleague is Azerbaijani and she can absolutely answer to all of your questions in Azerbaijan or in Russian. So yes, just wanted to mention baku@campusfrance.org.
Okay, that's very useful information, I guess. If there is no any questions from any participant, I would like to give information that we will send presentation and recording after our talk. You are very welcome, Yulia. And so thank you very much, dear Clemence, for the presentation. It was very useful. I'm very grateful that you took the time out of your busy schedule to give a presentation for our AVIS community and members. And I would like to give information to our members. If you want to get information about our next webinars, and just follow us on social media like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and even YouTube channel. And stay tuned for all updates. And that's all for today. and keep safe, and see you in the next webinars. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Gunnar, very much for this opportunity. Again, feel free to email my colleague or just to give us a call. There are no stupid questions, obviously, and I'm happy to know if all of you are interested in studying in English in France, in any type of field. And I think that's, yeah, I'm really glad you're here.